you said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best offer sale coming up? Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Aren't we, Steven? Steven, please! We have to sell this stuff or we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie. Maybe he'll help tonight. We always have our big load of extra, well, let's call them guest stars. They're all going to join us for our sale today. I hope. Stick around, folks, because it's coming. It's coming. Well, so's Christmas. Are you ready for another best offer sale at TNT Amusements? It's going to start soon. This is our preview screen. Yes, that's good. You said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best offer sale coming up? Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Aren't we, Steven? Steven, please! We have to sell this stuff or we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie. Maybe he'll help tonight. We always have our big load of extra, well, let's call them guest stars. They're all going to join us for our sale today. I hope. Stick around, folks, because it's coming. It's coming. Well, so's Christmas. Are you ready for another best offer sale at TNT Amusements? It's going to start soon. This is our preview screen. Yes, that's good. You said yes. What about you, Chris? Are you excited about our best offer sale coming up? Oh, Zachary, what about you?
Sounds pretty cool.
Oh, gosh. You better stick around, folks, because on your telescreen in front of you is going to be our greatest sale of all time. Of course, I'll say that for the next sale, too. We're going to use this same footage. Aren't we, Steven? Steven, please! We have to sell this stuff or we're going to go bankrupt. Oh, where's Kurt? I can't. He didn't come in yet, did he? Kurtie. Maybe he'll help tonight. We always have our big load of extra, well, let's call them guest stars. They're all going to join us for our... Are we on? Oh, we are. We are live and in color. We're broadcasting from Center City, Southampton, Pennsylvania. It's 7 o'clock Eastern time. We're actually 6:59, and we have helpers today. We have helpers. Now, working Mr. Camera is my own Gino, my redhead. Turn Mr. Camera around. That is Gino. He came and helped. No, it's still red. And then right here is JD. He saw his Addams Family in the back. with purple. Well, we didn't put the purple on yet.
Not yet.
That gets done after we do the artwork. So we have to put the artwork on first.
Yep.
But we're not doing that until the playfield has to come out of the cabinet.
This is torture.
It's torture. It really is. A lot of work to be done. And we have a lot of great stuff tonight.
Alan said, hey, Todd, I was a big winner of the random drawing last week. Thank you for sending the tent.
What?
Hoodie.
The tent. Well, we have another random at the end of the show. We decided that anybody watching, when we do we're going to do a giveaway. The giveaway this week is, where was the other item? We have a DVD of my old infomercial. It's actually both of them. Both. So it's 90 minutes. He put the other thing over. Where is it? Oh, it's the Pinball Expo shirt. Wait a minute. Let me get it. Or a TNT shirt, I meant. We have a TNT shirt, which we always have. I mean, you always have to have one of these. But it has me on the background. Now, we have, it's going to be a 2X, okay? Because I'm pretty much out of everything else. So, but you'll get it for free, and we'll ship it free. The only way you can win these two items is if you make at least one bid tonight. Now, you don't have to buy anything, but making a bid means you have to bid 0. You can actually bid 0 or something low, and I'll cue you in. However, we decided that you have to be watching when we call the winner. We're going to do it not at the end. We're going to do it toward the end. So if you stray from my best offer sale, you may not win it, and then we'll do another random drawing. That we're running Jillian Hefner's program. I understand she's been able. Somebody else is now using it, which is great. She's having it available possibly to purchase or lease, and we've worked out so many of the bugs. The thing's working great now. By broadcasting it this way on YouTube, has the least lag. There is lag, but if you bid right on the screen, you're okay. A TNT fan, Ryan613 asked if that's Everett. TNT fan is actually John's Crystal. They verified it last night. So that's Crystal, who is doing the... And you saw Crystal and John in Randy's Omnibus video. Randy sent us Omnibus video. And they join us with a lot of shows. As a matter of fact, next Saturday is the Cleveland Pinball Show. And the TNT Twins will be there. And John will be there, too. I don't think Crystal's going to make it. But a lot of pinball fans will be there. I won't be. I'm too busy. I've got a life.
Are you guys planning on getting medium shirt sizes available?
We are hoping to start restocking. We are actually, we're so busy, I need to delegate my shirt purchasing to my purchasing department, which has been me all this time, but I don't have time anymore. Wish I did, but we do have time for you for tonight's show. We have 32 items, and what we're going to do is offer them in 3 formats if this is your first time watching. We have 51 viewers now. Here's how it works. It's either a best offer, meaning you type in the most you'll pay for the item, A, and then whoever is the high bidder at the end wins it. 2, we also have a buy it now. We'll put a price up on the screen. Now, the first item of the night is a buy it now. I'm going to show you the stuff, and then we're going to... That traffic light you see that's red will turn green. Whoever hits the buy it now button, which appears on that same side, first will win the item. If nobody is rushing to buy it now, we put a 20-second countdown. The third way is the right price. One of our fans suggested this, and we already have a price picked out. Whoever guesses it right on the dot or is right above it, the closest above it, will win the item. So if we had an item that let's say I wanted $50 for, and somebody bid $5 and $10 and $20 and $30, and let's suppose somebody bid $45, and the next bid was 55, not 50. At the end of the countdown timer, the $55 guy wins it, and he pays 55. You'll never know if it's the right price, of course. The only way I'll do it is I'll tell you right off the bat, yes, that was the right price. However, if somebody put in $85, they won't win, even though they're willing to pay $85 for something. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. The first item, 4 brand new, yes, these are brand new decals. I have this down, I think, pretty cheap. This is a buy it now. Let me show you what they are. They're brand new. I found them upstairs. They're brand new stickers, so they still have sticky. They have paper in the back. These were printed in the 80s. This one was Tic Tac Trivia. This was another Smash, Phrase Craze. These would look good stuck to your wall, maybe, or stick it on your car. That's right.
Not your car, in our
Neighbor's
neighbor's car.
car. Another one, it's got a little bit of damage on it, but it's video trivia, and it was stored poorly, but it does. I don't think the holes are through it, but it's a little rough. The last item is an actual sticker. It has no beginning or end. In other words, this is it, because it's not like somebody cut it off. I have no idea what this is for. It looks like see, it looks like, would you say a dragon?
It's looks like a ram's head.
Yeah, ram's head. Right.
I think it's from when Kurt does his special voodoo stuff.
Kurt.
Look, flip it over. Look, that's his little. There it is.
Okay. So you can see it's not printed. Nobody cut it out of something. And it has a dividing sticker here. Anyway, we have 72 watching. These 4 items.
Sign of the devil.
The sign of the devil?
No,
I don't know. It's a sign of me. So anyway, there's 4 of them. This one's the only one that's a little pissy, a little crappy. The other 2 look fine, have no tears in them. But I thought we had a good price. Terry, what do we want to sell? And whoever hits the button first will win it. The 4 decals for $30. Who's out there that wants to buy the 4 decals for $30? We started the countdown. So if anybody wants these, now we'll ship these rolled or flat. I'll have to figure it. I think we'll ship them flat. We can ship them for. This is the only thing you bid on or buy, and then whoever gets it at the end wins it. Terry, there was 0 winners in that. This is not a good way to start. We'll come back to that. So the second item is our first PCB of the night. Now this one is going to be a guess the right price. This is a clean as a whistle, working fine. What's the name of the company that makes it? Konami. Thank you. I had to think. I couldn't think of it. All of a sudden, it's right on the board too. Is the game on? There we go. See, this is why JD is a wonderful help. He helps me from losing my sanity. I have a lot of sanity. It's a Russian attack. Kids go bonkers to play this game. It was also called Green Beret, but Russian attack was the licensed name. Now, what you do if you're interested in this, you put the most you'd pay for it on the screen. Okay? And whoever guesses it closest will win it. Now, if you're over it or above it, you have nothing to bet. Now, if you weren't planning on buying anything tonight, you could very easily put in a low price so you'll be part of the giveaway. We have 8 seconds left. If anybody wants to put any more bids in, who will win this board? It will sell. And the price that we sold it for, the winner is $85 from Stoned Commander. Now, you can see there were 2 more offers for it, but that's all I wanted for it, is $85. Wow. It is officially sold. I think what I did, I'll tell you how I came up with the price. I went on eBay, and I picked a price lower than anything I could find, on that and completed auctions. So you won't find this cheaper on eBay at all. Weren't I great?
That's awesome.
Now we're going to try. Oh, good. You put them up there. We'll try them again. Now the next item, we were able to test these. I hate to say this, we converted a Super Pac-Man, or like I called Stupid Pac-Man. So that was the time to test all the Super Pac-Man boards I had left and all the power supplies I could find. Of course, after we converted it, I found more power supplies. But basically, these are the Bally Midway power supplies. They're all clean. However, they don't work, or they work. I have 3 that don't work, and 1 works perfect. So here it is. There's power supply 1. Okay, these will work in Mappy. They'll also work in Super Pac-Man, of course. There's a few other games that use this. Burger Time was one. And believe it or not, the pinouts are identical, where you could actually use it. You wouldn't use all the pins, but the plugs will plug in for the old Galaga and Wizard of War. So these will work for them too. But you have to just be careful you use the right pins. You don't have to change the wiring. So that one's bad. A third one is bad. Kurt tested these. However, the magic one was the one we took out of the Super Pac-Man, and that is good. So we're going to start the countdown. So basically you get 4 Bally power supplies, 1 guarantees to work, and the other 3 are fully complete. No one dicked with them, but we want all 4 out. Our high bidder is Carl. Carl has bought from us before. We love having you back. And did they sell? They did. Of course they did, because it met the reserve already. Sweet. Of course they sold. Thanks, Carl. Good. And let's see. Now we are up to the working dollar bill acceptor. Now I'll tell you where this came from.
Where's the clip?
The clip.
For your G-string.
I could hang this up, but I don't have any juice. Electric juice, that is. Anyway, look, it comes with this too. This came out of a class of 81 arcade game. As a matter of fact, if you watched last night's live telecast, was it last night? It was. I showed you the class of 81. It was in the door, works fine. It has a stacker, a 500 bill stacker in the back. I believe it's 500. Somebody actually put on the back Neo Geo. So I'm going to assume this used to be in their Neo Geo, and they moved it to the class of 1. It takes 1s and 5s. It has the extra length cable, so it plugs into that machine. But this is a universal adapter. It is Mars. It definitely works. We have a reserve of $35. So we started the bidding. So if anybody wants a absolute working bill validator that will fit in their game, all they have to do is bid $35 and they will own it. This is not a bill validator group, is it?
No.
This is so... Yeah, I'm shocked. And we have 85 viewers. So it did not sell. I am shocked because people usually, if they have a route or something, they want a bill acceptor. But it's not going to sell, so we'll just move on to the next item. See, we're moving crap right along. And do I mean crap? Look at this. I found this. This Joe's was next door. It was buried in a box. A lot of the PCB boards that you're seeing on tonight's show are coming from Fat Joe. He is moving in here at some point. He's been promising, but we got another load of stuff. This is a STV cartridge for Sega's famous game system that was Die Hard, Funky Head Boxers. There was a basketball game, and this one, Super Major League. We have this as a buy it now, right, Tara?
Yes.
Yes, buy it now. It's number 1. So I priced this, I think, pretty cheap. If somebody needs a cartridge like this and you have the board and you have a diehard, you can plug this in and bang, you're playing another game. You do not have to alter the joysticks or anything. You instantly have a new game to play. Here's the price. Terry's going to flash the price up. Will anybody pay me $40? It's sold. Retro Gaming with Hopper. So that's Todd. What a great name. Todd must have a cartridge, a game system cartridge. Who? Oh, Dirk. Thank you, young man. I appreciate it. And look at his icon. That's my man. That's my man. That's Mel Gibson in his greatest role as Mad Max. His greatest role. That's right. Nobody will argue with me on that. Now, with that same Super Pac-Man in the back that we had, we went and tested 3 unmolested boards. Nothing's missing. There's nothing wrong. Everything's there. There's board 1. Okay? They don't do anything. Here's board 2. I have no idea, and we weren't going to dick with them. I just don't have the time. But there's board 2. Okay? And this looks like, why would that be? Okay. That's board 2. And board 3, it looks like somebody took it had screws to hold the little pieces together. The separators are still there, but it needs pieces. This was actually marked Coin-Operated Services, David Emerson in Burnsville, Minnesota. So this board could have been one of the games. There's a sticker right there. Do you see it? Oh, up here. I look at the camera. I'm not used to this. If I was a weatherman, I could get used to this. See the reverse images. But all 3 boards will sell for one price. The minimum has been reserved, and Terry started the countdown. Silver Bowl Wiz, another regular buyer, is the high bidder. Remember, we package everything. We'll send you a bill, a PayPal bill. You can either pay with PayPal or I could talk to you with a credit card, Visa, MasterCard, or Discover. If you pick up in person, there's no shipping. We will calculate the cheapest price so you can bid, excuse me, and win. Silver Bowl Wiz bought all 3 clean boards with nothing missing for $20 a board. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. And we're up to 88 viewers. All right. We also tested, because we had our same game, you see, that Super Pac-Man had a kit to convert it to Junior Pac-Man. And that's what was in it. So with that special card, we were able to test some Junior Pac-Man boards. This board is clean. 2 small socketed chips are missing. We did try moving chips in, and it didn't fix it. So the 2 little chips that are missing are here. That didn't solve the problem, though. That's board 1. Just other than the socketed chips, nothing else is missing. This is board number 2, also dead. Okay? So this board is fully complete. The last board is missing some ROMs in the processor, but it's actually still mounted on the metal plate. Whoop-de-doo. But a couple of the small chips and a few of the ROMs are missing. Anyway, all 3 boards will sell for one price. It looks like we've already met the reserve. So Silver Bowl is, again, $70. We started the countdown. There's 17 seconds left. If any of you want to get these, this is the time to put the bid in, because now there's 10 seconds left. There's not much time left. Is anybody else going to jump in? So far, no. Oh, nope. Silver Bowl again. Thank you. Appreciate that purchase. So that's 3. It's about $22 a board, right? It's time for the Bronze Age. We're up to bronze. What is Bronze Age? The Bronze Age is generally considered 1971 through 1976, 77. That's generally considered the Bronze Age. Black and white items, okay? Now, you'll notice on your screen it says reserve $35. So we won't sell it for less than that. But listen, if you want to be part of the drawing, you can put in a bid of $10 now, or $15. You won't win it, but you will be in the computer to be part of the free drawing. Okay? So this is the time to bid. Doesn't look as much interested, but you know what this is? This is an Atari black and white basketball game. But what makes this nice is that there's nothing missing. Okay? It has all the ROMs. Okay? These empty sockets were for proms. If they didn't use one of these ROMs, they could put 4 proms in. 4 proms make a ROM. Do you know how they say 4 quarts makes a gallon? Okay? So if you didn't have a ROM, you could use the proms instead. If you have a Super Basketball, it even has these giant, these chips are running hot, heat sinks. Look at the height of them. Hey, Gino, can you zoom in on them? This is kind of neat. And I'll put my eyeball here so you can see my eyeball. See? Look at the size. I don't mean to cough in your ears, folks. See the size of those heat sinks? They are biggies. The edge connector has 1 pin that you could clean up. They always ran hot because these games were on all day. But the good news is the resistor and the power and the regulator is fine. So there's a possibility this board would work. We should look for Crystal and see if she's on the board. Yes, Crystal is standing up. She's a little bit slanted. Yes, but she is present. She's intact. Can you see Crystal? Some people don't. What's a crystal? A crystal's like a clock, and you need that clock. Oh, Darren, thank you. Darren likes my jorts. I see. I used to wear them because I thought everybody told me I had a nice ass when I wore the jorts. Unfortunately, it's gotten big. So, but now I can't say I do. But who knows? There it is. And Tim, hey, good to have you on board. Tim had mentioned last night. He was watching last night's video. Tim's one. He's actually our biggest buyer, for way over everybody. He's spent a fortune with us so far. We appreciate it, Tim. Tim's going to win this. There's 5 seconds left. A Bronze Age basketball. It's our first. We got a bunch of Bronze Age tonight. Thank you, Tim. You won.
The guy who got the power supplies does not want it. It went from $25 to $105. So
why did he bid that then? Okay.
So I told him he has to know in the future that what he's willing to pay, he has to put in. So.
Oh, okay.
Carl.
Okay. Why don't we bring the power supplies back out?
Right now.
After
this one?
Yeah, after this board. Okay, I understand. Terry.
It's number 3.
Terry has told me that the fellow that bid on the power supplies bid $105 and didn't, but he overbid.
He did the Russian attack. He wanted that one instead.
Well, the Russian attack was several things before.
It was one before.
Right. Okay. Well, it's okay. So anyway, we're going to do this next. This is another Bronze Age board. This is a video pinball board. The sticker, I actually know this man, Rick Bender, Bender Amusements. He's long dead. He must have sent this to Joe either for repair or checkup or something. It just says video pinball, and he never got it. There's a chance the board worked at one point. It has the ROMs in it, and see, once again, it has all the empty sockets for the proms. However, there's no processor. So there's no processor. Okay? So there's not much else I can tell. The board has nothing sucked out of it. And is serial number 1234. Interesting. But there it is, a video pinball, and 172 Pilot is the high bidder at 40. It will sell. So if anybody wants this, you've got 12 seconds left to figure things out. There's only 86 people tonight. I kept thinking everybody would be bored or sitting around someplace on vacation, didn't know what to do, just like us. Yeah, for the weekend. We still have Labor Day tomorrow. And in the United States, folks, people celebrate this crazy day called Labor Day because they're celebrating the fact that they're working and they're taking a day off from work.
It's also Rosh Hashanah.
Yes, it is. Rosh Hashanah is also, what day is that? Same day. It's the same day. Brian Lucas, you're the winner at $60. I appreciate it. I think it's a good deal. Now, we are jumping back to item 3 and we had a bid of
105. I deleted it.
right, the $105 bid. Apparently, Terry said it jumped from 25 to 125 or 105. So B is the highest bidder. We have now an offer. There's one good Bally power supply. It works fine because we tested this in our Super Pac-Man before we converted it. And there's 3 boards. Same, they're fully complete. There's nothing cut off, nothing missing. We plugged it in the game, and Kurt said they were dead as a doornail. I can see one of these is missing one diode, though. So I don't know if that's why it's not working. One of these big diodes is not on the board. So that could explain this one. It was cleanly sucked off. It could be they took it off the board because it didn't work. The next one is fully complete. There's the second one. Silver Bull Wiz is the high bidder. And Terry, you can start the countdown. And the last one is fully complete. And they're clean. And very possible you could fix them. Marty K is the high bidder. 8 seconds left. $55 is bid. 4 Bally Midway power supplies. Silver Bull Wiz restarted the counter with his bid. These will work in Mappy, I believe Burger, Bump and Junk, Bump and Jump, Junior Pac-Man conversions, no, not the conversion, the conversion from a Super Pac-Man, but also in the dedicated juniors, and there were a couple other games. But these, we found out these pins will match up to Gorf 2, and also the old Galaga. The pins, you don't have to move any pins. Marty K is the winner at 65, right, Terry?
Yep.
Okay. Terry's now going to skip ahead to where we were up to. Thank you. JD has gotten it. Harlem Globetrotters. We had somebody bought this last week, and then they announced they were out of money and didn't have a pot to piss in. So they are no longer registered with us. So there's no point in bidding if you don't have any money. Well, I guess you could, but anyway, here's the deal with this. This was ordered for Harlem Globetrotters. Phil, who comes down often, he bought this brand new. See, it says remove film before installing. Beautiful Mylar. As a matter of fact, if you angle it, we can see the colors. Now, lower, but turn it this way, like this, and then it shines through. That's it. See, like that? Oh, no, he zoomed in. The colors are brilliant. So here's the deal. Phil bought this to put in his Harlem Globetrotters. He loves this game. I had a near mint back glass I sold to him for $300. So he bought that and wants to sell this. We're selling it below what he paid, okay? And we're going to get now. This is item 10, so this is a buy it now price. So if you need a Harlem Globetrotters, all you'll have to do is put in front of it a piece of clear plexiglass, cut to that side. Yeah, that's right. Or you could scrape off your ugly one and put it behind the original glass and use the lifter in your ugly Harlem Globetrotters. It is a licensed Harlem Globetrotters.
You guys bought the Pinball remake of the glass?
Uh-huh.
This is a lot better than that one.
Yeah, he's done a nice job. Oh, we should show the backside. Do you see how
Blackout's really nice.
the blackout is done?
Really thick.
Right, it is thick. It's really nice. So high score to date will light up the basketball here, the characters, the ball and play, the match. It's very nice. This would make a great light box for somebody too that may make something like that. So here's the price. Whoever hits the button first will own it for this price. $125. It's below the cost of a new one. It doesn't look like there's any interest. I am shocked. Start the countdown. So this is going to head to eBay for $150, and it will sell. Do you know a lot of the items I don't sell here, I stick them on eBay, and they're instantly sold. The problem with eBay is a pain in the ass, and Pain in the ass. No, nobody wants it. Nobody wants it, except that loser from last week that, or 2 weeks ago, that didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Anyway, look, Pinball Expo is coming. That's right, Pinball Expo is coming. And I suggest if you want to stay in this hotel, you book your room. If there's a cancellation, you'll get your deposit back if something goes wrong with COVID. I will be there. Frank and I are doing a seminar on what to look for when you buy a pinball machine or arcade game and to avoid a lemon. There's a lot of lemons out there, and we're going to show you. So I'll be doing a seminar on Thursday. They have me scheduled at 6 p.m. over dinner. You better come to my show. If I don't get enough people, I'll shoot myself. Right there at the seminar. That would be neat, wouldn't it? They could. Now, the only issue is it's right almost over Halloween. It's not that bad because Halloween is the 31st, and this is over on the 30th.
Are you going trick-or-treating?
I always go trick-or-treating.
Are you going to take off the gorilla costume?
Well, I don't. I don't dress up as anything. I simply go out trick-or-treating as the Fat Man instead of Batman. Well, Terry's giving me a face. God, only a daddy could love that face. So please look into that. And, of course, the next month is Pintastic, and we'll push that another time. But we'll push the Pinball Expo now because it's first. Now, we put in Mike's Arcade Adaptomatic board to adapt this 4-board Donkey Kong board. It's also called Dun, D-U-N-K, Donkey Kong. Okay? There it is. It's fully complete, it's unmolested, and unfettered by human hypotheses. And this particular board makes the donging noise. Did you hear the... But the sound repeats, and that's all we get on the telescreen. Okay? So, Donkey Kong. So it's playing the music. Now, just so you all know, this top board here, this little skinny board is the music board. Okay? I was actually hoping it would work. We've actually gone to a point of where we plug these in and then they work the next time. So that's what it's doing. And my Gino is the high bidder. It's 70. Gino. Well, I'll tell you what these boards are good for. Other than throwing, like, in the dumpster or something, if you like doing that. Or, this board can be modified because it's a 4-player, because it has the extra socket on it. Where the hell's it? There's an extra socket on it, and you could put in the other Donkey Kong into this. I don't know where it is, but anyway, these are adaptable. Oddly enough, I see B written on the back here, so I'm wondering if somebody wrote B on there, meaning bad. That would be clever if it was. But anyway, here's the board. You won't get the top board. Terry, can you start the countdown? We absolutely did not switch boards because we didn't try to see if one board worked or the other. We didn't do anything with it. We plugged in this test board here, and that's all we did. So it may not work. It looks like Tim has now jumped in. He's the high bidder. And Tim, you won. Thank you, sir. We hope you get it working. Good. If you could move that one away. What are we up to now? Anything exciting? Okay. The Power Space. They were popular at the last show. So this time, we decided to make these. Are these a buy it now, right, Terry?
Yes. No right price.
Okay. These are the right price. These came out. Our policy at TNT is if the game runs on a power supply, we put a brand new one in. Okay? Some of these are like new, and they all work fine. This HAP control has the little LED that changes color when you get the 5 volts. So it's green if it's 5 volts, it's yellow if it's low, and it's red if it's high. So it's kind of nice. You can dial that in. This is a standard Peter Chow style. Actually, it is a Peter Chow. And the last one's a Peter Chow. This is the kind... Let me take a drink. This is the kind that's used... we got all these juicy boxes. For God's sakes, they're dripping everywhere. I feel like a big, fat... Kid. All right, this last power supply is your standard, we call it a 12-pin. Has two 12-pin connectors for like Simpsons, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, any of the Capcom or Crapcom boards. There's also a plug for the on-off switch if your game uses it, and also for the fluorescent light or the TV set. And there's switches on the power supply, so you can switch depending on what you have on your game. Anyway, I think there's something in it. There's a screw in it too. Yeah, I need. Well, I see it's a you know what it is? There, it's out now. That was the screw, a Phillips screw that held the back door on it. Got inside it. I'm glad I discovered that before somebody else. Oh, it's too late. Tony, I didn't even get a chance to start the countdown. Tony bought it. Tony, you have a lot of stuff now. Tony was originally coming down from Canada, but the travel restrictions, I don't know if they're still in place. But, we'll put aside. Thank you, Tony, for your purchase. Okay. Yes. If you put them away. Okay, we're up to 13. Oh, we're making really good time. We got 93 people watching, and we're only at 7:37. God. Record time this time. I'm very well oiled. Now, we have 3 circuit boards, okay? One, I'm going to start with this one simply because it's JAMA. It's a brand new multicade board. And I think, is the screen showing any? It's counting down, that's right. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's picking up a big, there we are. The board runs, it plays 60 different games, but the sound was distorted. And it's not turning the pot either. There's something wrong. So, it's like new. But anyway, I'll go on and show you the next board. I can't show you. Plugged in. Sadly, this was it was definitely fully complete when it went to Fat Joe's shop, and he needed ROMs. So the 6 game ROMs on the top board have been plucked and probably erased and used elsewhere. The good news is the bottom board is intact. There's 2 boards. This is a Stern The End. This is the end. Am I the only friend? The end. I got the words wrong. The Doors' wonderful song. And this doesn't play the Doors' song, but I don't play it well, do I? Okay. It's distorted. I mean, you can still play it if you have the volume low. I don't think anybody's going to know or care. I could be wrong. Anyway, so that's board 1. All right, board 2 is a Golden T99 that's fully complete, and it just about powers up, and then it stops. And you know what? This may be the problem. There's a capacitor on it that's folded over.
It's dry too.
Yeah. That could be the problem. It gets this far. Now you see, if I touch the button, see, then it goes here, and then...
Look at that.
Well, now it's working. I wonder if it was that capacitor.
It's so dry. Look, you just fell.
Oh no, it just reset. It just reset. Okay. So anyway, let me turn the volume up. Does this have a volume? Oh no, it's a digital volume. So I don't know much more about it. However, somebody wrote on it a long time ago, Golden T99 resets bad.
Got a beat code.
So, pardon?
They have a beat code.
Oh, so there was a code. Okay. Well, whoever gets it, maybe they can fix it. So you're basically getting 3 games for one price. Tim Hoffman is the high bidder at $60, and we're up to 97 viewers. I don't think we're going to cross 100 people. I guess this weekend, and we're going to do this again in 2 weeks on a Sunday. So 2 Sundays from now, we'll be back again at 7:00. Tim is the high bidder, and you just won them, Tim. Another package. And Tim will tell you, in the chat even if he had to, that you can put, we'll put them all in one box. We put his usually goes out in 2, but we pack everything and ship them the cheapest way. It'll either be Priority or UPS. And the journals have no reserve. Oh. Well, the reserve's $20, so I'm sure we'll get 20. Somehow that missed out. These were very popular. As a matter of fact, I see Puck Chucker has joined us. You're late. You're docked an hour's pay. Actually, Chuck will be in tomorrow's video. I finished the 45-minute video, edited, and I'm going to try to upload it tonight or tomorrow, and I'm going to try to do it tomorrow night. So Monday night, I'm hoping to have a video up. Chuck has already bid. Chuck has been buying these for 40. I guess he's paid between 40 or 50. This is historic. Don't start the countdown yet, Terry. Wait, because I want to talk about these because I may be in them. I used to write for these, Terry. I used to write. Sometimes yes, I actually wrote.
No spell checker.
Oh, at least this got published, unlike my book by that idiot, brain dead idiot that can't do anything. Things like Road Blaster option setting reset, a review of Waco's positive detent joystick, Data East TKO boxing, game start procedure, Wells Garner sync prompts. All these interesting articles were written by operators, vendors, and also the companies themselves. The nicest thing is be able to see this wonderful listing here of used games by Frank the Crank, Alpha Omega Amusements. He's still in business. This is where you could have bought an Alien Syndrome for $16.95, an Asteroids for $2.95, a Baby Pac-Man for $3.50, a Centipede for $3.50, a Chex Bubble Hockey for $9.95, a Choplifter for $5.95. Choplifter is going to be in tomorrow's video. Crossbow $7.95. Elevator Action $3.95. Look at all the games he had for sale. Now this was in January of 1988. Some great pinballs here. Listen. Centaur, $5.95. Countdown, $4.95. 8-Ball Deluxe, $6.95. Firepower 2, $7.95. And now these were expensive. Genesis, Gold Wings, and Hollywood Heat are all $11.95.
Same price now.
Look at that, yeah. And look, High Speed. Now this is an odd one, $17.98. What happened to the 5? Anyway, you can call the expert and confirm the prices and go and pick them up from him. I'm Frank the Crank. Hello. Centaur for $5.95. Let me connect you to our sales department. Frank. Anyway, there's others. This is November 887. Here's the issue. They don't follow any order, but they were we have this is 87, 88, 87, 87, 97. Wow. Circus Voltaire ROM revisions. Return of the Silver Ball. Flippers causing resets. Well, God, we know what that is those stupid bridges. But see, back then they didn't. All of my Addams Family games have gone through this, and currently my Twilight Zone games are going down. Well, we know what that is, you idiot. It's the stupid bridges. And it says here, it turned out to be an intermittent bridge rectifier number 1. That was a big help. But see, back then, these boneheads didn't know that. The here's Team Sega Pinball. Team Sega has a really great fix for their long throw optic. Okay? They use them in X-Files. I guess that's what it would be for. What were the other? Yep, X-Files, Starship Troopers, and Independence Day 4. Saving those old Daytona Sega steering wheels and gearboxes. There you go. We're going to start the countdown. We've got some wonderful trip down memory lane. I believe there's 11 issues total, and Puck Chucker is the high bidder. It looks like he's going to be getting these. It looks like another trip, young man, and you're in tomorrow night's video too. You're in, I think, everything we put up now. Anyway, there's the win. You have won them. And see, no matter what amount of talking to, I couldn't get anybody. I couldn't get another $5 out of anybody. Oh, and you know we're halfway through, and it's not even 8 o'clock. We're almost halfway. This is a working. The only one we got working on that Super Pac-Man on the metal tray, Junior Pac-Man board. It absolutely works, and it comes with the conversion card. So when you plug this in, Bally Midway came up with this so you could convert your Mappy or your... It plugs in there, and then you plug your other plugs in here. And boom, you're in. So if you have a Super Pac-Man, you can put this in the game and just move the cables right in there, and boom, you're playing it. Now, Terry, this one was our... This is going to be a buy it now. So that means whoever hits the button first will buy it. So this is a unique piece for $150. Who would like to buy a guaranteed working? Buy it now for $150. They're all jumping over themselves to buy it. You didn't even break 100 viewers. Nobody's interested in this board. You know, somebody suggested what we should do is not tell anybody what we're auctioning. A lot of people do that. They give like a general sweep of everything, and you have to sit there and hope that maybe the item you're going to have comes up. Nothing even comes close to it, of course, but you just sat there for 4 hours straight. So a lot of people are avoiding them. Oh, there's, I see Arcade Hollywood. I just happened to see that flick up. That's Jeff. He just posted a video on his Arcade Hollywood channel. It's really neat. It shows a blow-up pinball machine. One of those bounce things. It's gigantic. And you slide down it. You can choose two paths, either straight down, or you could do the side loop that kind of dumps you at the bottom on the side. You got to watch his channel to see it. And it looks like Downward Spirit just watched it too. I did too. I watched it before tonight's show. Terry, did you start this again?
Yeah.
Nothing. Nobody wants it. Crap. Nobody wants my crap. Yeah, I guess. Oh, God. We're not doing well. We have a dot matrix panel that's bright and clear. With it turned off, there's a little bit of burn in it. But these have been popular. We've sold every single one. If you have any pinball machine made between 91 and 2007, this will plug right into it, with a couple odd exceptions, which would be the Data East skinny display ones. So Gottlieb, Alvin G, Bally, Williams, and Stern. I think that's all the manufacturers. This will work in any, and is this a buy it now, Terry? So this is a buy it now. Does anybody need an undamaged, all the lines work, dot matrix display for $70? The lowest price in the world. I see people selling them on eBay with one line out. It's starting to gas out. All kinds of issues. They're not getting any buyers again. Oh my God. Yes, it'll work on Attack from Mars. Yeah. Yep, it'll work on Attack from Mars. Start the countdown. We'll do one more time, and then we'll move on. It doesn't seem to be a whole lot of people. Interesting. Nope. But if you need a dot matrix display, we're changing a lot over to color DMDs. That's why these are turning up. And I figured before eBay, it'll be on eBay for $85. Nobody wanted it. I just hate listing crap on eBay. Let's see. We're up to item 17. We are up to another Bronze Age board. Bronze Age. A sprint board. And somebody put actually, let me take this off. Somebody put a jumper in for the power supply. You will have to do a little bit you'll have to put one foil piece on. I'm going to take this off. It's a jumper wire, I guess, for the power supply. The 10,000 microfarad cap, you will have to change because they're all dried out. This one's loose on one side. However, the nice thing about this board is, this is my rating. We tested this at one point and wrote bad pics on it. So it looks like you'll have to have, you'll have to fix the picture or do some repair. Here's the best thing. Both amplifiers are intact. A lot of times you get these in and one of them is missing. Because in fact, it's stereo. It's hard to believe, but there's separate sound coming out of the two speakers in the front. There's also RPM dials. So everything's on it. This jumper was added for the one foil that you'll have to replace. You will have to clean up the edge connector. So if people are used to bronze boards, Bronze Age boards, they know all about these Atari boards. It doesn't look like there's any interest. There's not even a single bid, Terry. But I'm surprised. But once again, we'll head this for eBay. So there's nothing missing on the board. It just doesn't work. So Tim has actually broken the mold. He's put $50 in. And it looks like, Tim, you'll be the buyer. Oh, my things. My things.
Not murdered. It's perfect.
Good. We are 14 seconds. Our Tim has now jumped in at 65. The Bronze Age. That means it's a black and white game. Even though I guess there was Indy 4 was Bronze Age. That was actually one of the only color games. And Seawolf 2 was color. Tim, you're the buyer. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. Isn't that good of my Tim? We are now up to item 30. We have a minimum bid of, 18. It's $30 is the reserve. $30 is the reserve. I'm wearing my short eyeballs today. Item 18 is 2 control panels. Oh, that's underneath me. Now, we went over to Joe's, and he had these 2 goofy, notice I said goofy, identical control panel setups that had monitors mounted on top. Okay, they're very heavy. I'm going to show you the first one. These were to test merit games. Now, there's not a lot of people that even consider or operate merit games. But what makes these neat? Well, look at all the chips we're going to leave on the front. They were stuck to the front. I guess it was easy to move them out and he stuffs them into the foam to hold them as they were testing games. But what makes this game unique is all these little switches and things that you could make a little control panel out of, a fun box for your kid. You maybe make your own tester. I don't know. All the cabling and wires are here, but of course it's set up. You would have to redo everything. There's even a speaker in here. This is where the television set was mounted. It was bolted on the top. It was touchscreen, or it was a junk monitor. We threw the monitor out. It's actually being recycled. But there's 2 of these we're offering for $30. So it's basically $15 each. We just didn't know what kind of interest there was. I was going to keep one, believe it or not. That's number one. I was going to keep one, and we have one of these control panels in the office, in my party room, where the kids play with during the party. They push buttons. They do all kinds of fun things. Now, this one had a circuit board on it that we didn't take off. I have no idea what this board does on the side. I don't know much about it. It looks the same, but it's a Merit. It doesn't seem to be much interest. As I said, I thought the biggest interest on this, once again, we would ship this UPS in 2 separate boxes, so you're going to have some shipping involved. But did anybody had any interest in fooling with it?
Fun box. Then Ryan said these buttons are for launching those nuclear bombs that Todd sets off in the bathroom.
Well, you know who else could do? These would be, I could see when you flip the switch a certain way that this destroys the Taliban. And this switch, say, that's awful. Tim, I think you're going to be the owner. Now, this will be expensive to ship, but you can find a use for these. And obviously, it looks like box 1, that'll be box 2, and then whatever else you get, we'll put it in. We'll figure out the cheapest way to ship them. Good. At least somebody will have some fun with them. And you know, they are fun. The kids, I have a busy box. It could be a busy box. I have one of these in my parties, my birthday parties. And the kids love flipping the switches. And then one switch rings a bell, another switch turns on a light inside the closet. It's neat stuff. Now, what we have here, one of my collectors who buys games from me purchased, he's actually bought 26 games from me. He brought me all these laser discs. They are like brand new. We have tested a bunch of them. They play perfect. The ones we played play through fine. They're like brand new. This is Raiders of the Lost Ark. I'm going to show you the titles. And it's going to be the high bidder. God, it still makes the sound of new when you open it. I suspect that the owner of these never played them. This man, they weren't his. He inherited them. Silence of the Lambs. Top Gun. The new one's out. Oh. Here's a Kevin Costner hit. Oh, I thought it opened. I was going to open up. But we have played, everyone we pulled out and played worked. I never saw Tim Cup. Okay. Genesis Live, The Way We Walk in Concert. It's 2 discs, 2 records. So it's 4 sides. Bruce Springsteen. RoboCop. Da-dun-dun, 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 da-dun-dun. What a great movie. It's not a bad movie. That's a great movie. A great movie. Well, and this one's called, this movie's called Cruise. No, it's Days of Thunder, but it opens up. Here's a good one. Airplane.
Man.
In 72 channel stereo.
Don't call me Shirley.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, back to Casper, the friendly ghost, the friendliest ghost you know. SNL Ghost commercial. A whole bunch of commercials.
Down to a lot of donuts.
Wow. This is what they used to call me when I was at the gym. The Rock. Yeah.
Another pinball machine.
Ah! Richard's the high bidder. Oh. Get in the basement. I have a great video of this coming out, but not tomorrow. We did another Twister, actually a while ago. Another good movie. The first one was terrific. Predator. Dead Poets Society. And look, Williams even made a game. Williams made this feature film based on their popular game, the Stargate. No, that's not true, but I got you thinking. That's a 2-disc set. Why is it 3 sides? It says here, 122 minutes. Under Siege, Sense and Senseless, oh, City Slackers, The Wild Bunch. These are good titles. Apollo 13. That feels like 2 discs. Ah, The Ass Assassins. I just lost my G rating. Disclosure. That's 2 records. It looks, look at the back here. Good heavens, Michael Douglas has gotten himself in a predicament. What was the movie? Fatal Attraction? Doesn't that look a lot like the? I mean, it's Demi Moore. Now here's a great show. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Now this was actually a good movie. I did like this movie. I like this sequence the most right here. Can you zoom in on that picture? Right there. Here. There we are. That could be me. Dick Tracy? Only a couple left. Oh, no, one more left. Look how we end. Private Ryan. Some great discs. They're all like brand new. They really are. And we got $100 offered. The countdown starts. And it's you. You, JT.
I'm gonna put it in Dragon's Lair and watch it all day.
That's actually, you could. Yeah, but you just can't stop it. JT, I think you won.
That's you.
That's my Haywood Jabberani. He won. You got it, young man. Gotta get no. I wonder if they used the Valley of the Dolls. Did they use the original song in part 2?
Maybe.
Yeah, that was such a great
We're
song.
at Dot Matrix because Arcade Hollywood's gonna purchase that.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
He wants
So
it.
tell him to bid on it now.
Oh, okay. Hollywood, who won it?
Arcade Hollywood.
Oh, Jeff, if you want to bid on the Dot Matrix, this is the time to do it,
He's
young
broken
man.
one right now.
You just have to hit the buy it now. Are you still watching? Did you go away to pee? You have to get my permission if you want to pee. Okay? John Jasper's upset.
Why?
He says a load of crap, $1. Ah. Well, there's no John. Arcade Hollywood. Jeff is not here. Now Alex is here. I'm sorry, I haven't been able to look over at the screen. I'm sort of numb. We're up to 120 people. All right, did you start the next
wait.
auction? Wait a minute. All right, hold on.
He's here.
Okay. Jeff, are you still on? I don't see him in the chat. There he is. Yeah, now you can hit the buy it now, young man. Do you have the buy it now price up?
Yeah.
It says buy it now, but I don't see a button on my screen. Is it on? You hit the buy it now.
Just to be on the website. Tell them to be on the website to hit the buy it now.
Are you on the website? Are you, Jeff? Are you running? You have to be on the sale.tntamusements.com. He says he is. That's odd. Well, we'll put it aside for you. Oh, wait a minute. Do you see anything now, Jeff? Paul has a button. Everybody has a button but you, Jeff. Where's the button? Oh, there's...
Log in.
Any key.
Log in. That's what they said. Relive.
There's no button.
Refresh.
Oh.
Sold.
Is that him? Retro game?
No, that's Todd.
Sniped.
Man. Snooze you lose.
Shit.
Jeff, I'll come up with another one. I'm sure we have another. Okay, sorry.
Sniped.
Okay.
Hopper, I'm putting it away.
Okay, we are up to...
New side art. Bowling.
Okay. Now, this was an oddity. I went upstairs, and I found this brand new side art. I don't know if the game exists.
All I can say is that would look great over top of a picture of Randy Quaid.
Yes, look at this. It was in this bag. It was on the top shelf. It was hidden. I'm going to say we had it for years. There's 2 new bowling pins. Okay. There's a protective cover on the front. And then they stick on the back. And then 2. It must have been a video game because there's 2. Has anybody ever heard of Kingpin? Okay. So there's... I guess, yeah. Now, here's the deal. This is a name your price. Now, if you're interested in being a part of our giveaway, which is coming up soon, you have to have made at least one bid. Now, Hydraulic has bid 0, so he's certainly not going to win it, but he can be part of the giveaway, which you have to be watching and respond on the chat to say that you won. John Jasper says, the next is an unfinished Applebee's burger. I was actually thinking of doing that. Jeff has bid. We have Puck Chucker put in 25. So basically, you're going to get 2 pieces of art. The colors are bright because this will peel off on the front, and then it'll expose the material below. Did we have a buyer? No, we didn't have a buyer. Ugh, is right. So there's no buyer. So we're going to start the countdown again. That means we wanted at least, well, we want more than $25 for it. So if somebody wants this art, they're going to have to put in a slightly higher or whatever price. So there's 2 of these. Oh, wrong one. I'm not weatherman here, so it still didn't sell. We'll do one more time, and then we're done.
More than 30.
So there we have 2 of these and 2 of these. Can you imagine sticking this on your refrigerator at the house and think of what your wife will say? There doesn't seem to be any more interest. But we're letting the countdown timer run down. It is running out. It is gone. I guess what we'll do is we'll try it again later in the telecast. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody bought it. Marty K. bought it. Thank you, Marty. Marty owns it. Oh, let's put it back in here.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, Marty. You'll like it.
It's nice. I don't know what the heck it was made for. Found it upstairs. I won't say we're struggling. We're up to 4 Atari Centipede boards. And I'm going to show them to you. They're not hacked. You didn't have some clodhopper working on them. These were in Joe's pile of rubbish. Let's see. They would be... No, we're down on the next shelf.
You could decorate
Bottom
Frank's
shelf.
lunchbox with it.
Frank's lunchbox. We'll have to show that while he gets the Atari lunchbox. I got to tell you, next Sunday, all of you that are local are welcome to attend my daughter Tammy's free concert. It's from 4 to 6 o'clock next Sunday nearby at Hansel Park. It's free. She has guest performers there with it. There's the slide for it. Bring a picnic blanket, or you can sit in a chair. I'm going to bring a chair. Bring some snacks with you. It's a free afternoon, evening. The best part is you can park right next to the stage, because we went to a show Tammy was in on the same stage. She was in 12 Angry Jurors, and it was a sunny day. Actually, Jillian joined us that day, and her father, who just passed away. It was nice to see him, and Peter was there. So it was 3 of them that came down, and Megan, I think. No, it was Peter. And we had a wonderful time that day. It was really nice. And it'll be back at the same park. So if you can make it, it's on Tammy's website, Tammy Tucky, on her Facebook page, and she has a website with the same name. How clever is that? I don't know if you remember, a lot of you know Ed Asner passed away. Tammy was the last person to interview him, because 3 weeks before he passed away, Tammy had her on her show. They were doing a 10-hour marathon show, and he appeared with some other folks for about 30 minutes. Terry was moderating that show, and it was really nice to hear Ed talking about his performance in Up. That's what he starred in, and Pixar's Up, which was Disney related. It was really nice, and isn't that something? So he talked. He seemed fine. He was doing well, and that's also up on YouTube too. We are now up to 4 Centipede Boards, huh?
Are they back? I heard
That sounds like the boys. My twins, Tibby and Tommy, have returned.
Finally.
My Tibby and Tommy. We're live. The people want to see you.
I said cry.
They want to see your buns. Come over here, young man.
They're big as yours. They said you need to stop and take the mic.
I think you're fatter. I think you're fatter
As
than
big as
me.
your boobies. I'm the size of one of your boobs.
So big. Well, did he like it? They delivered Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes, that guy was very happy.
He was down in what town? Down the shore. It was a long way off. He stopped at Randyland. You can come in the screen too. You see the television. You can see yourself.
You didn't buy a wide-angle lens, so you can get this both in
And
here.
then you went north and delivered an Arcade Legends 3.
Boy, what was that a good time.
Did you have fun?
That was,
And then he gave you the delivery money.
no, he gave you a check.
Okay. Well, we have money
As
for
we
you.
were going and turning, I heard but ding 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 ding. Squeal like a pig, boy.
You like that sequence, don't you?
I do not. I remind you of your childhood.
And my Shawnee. Shawnee is here and making an appearance. Terry, do you have the other 2?
What?
100. Or did you give it to me?
I gave them to you.
For C2000.
Oh, good. Perfect.
Do you have
Thank you. When did you call?
It was 150 and then I think she answered, but I had to hang up.
Oh, he called?
She didn't know.
No?
No?
Put me on hold.
Oh, did I?
Oh, Tammy did. We have a pause because these boys, they're going to a motion picture.
No, it's not a motion picture. We're going to a pay-per-view.
A pay-per-view.
We're going to
It starts soon.
pay-per-view.
What time does it start?
Huh? No, it's All Elite Wrestling. We didn't know it. I was just going to rent it at my house, but I found out that
Sorry.
Shawnee found online that they have it all in like theaters. So they're like certain theaters have it where they're showing the
60,
pay-per-view.
80,
It's CM Punk.
40, 60. Okay, recount this, son. Just confirm that's 400.
That's $1.
These boys want to leave me. Did you have? Oh, wait a minute. Come on the screen. Now the boys make an appearance in tomorrow's telecast too. He's going to make sure we got the 400. The boys make an appearance in tomorrow's telecast too, and Shawnee's in it. Actually, Shawnee, you filmed the live one yesterday. So if you go on our channel, we have a really fun 22-minute video from last night.
Very good. Thank you.
Did you have fun, gentlemen?
Loads.
Well, at least you got a chance to see Randy,
We
and they played Fascination.
We also, yeah. Well,
It would have
Sean,
been nice to play Transporter.
Sean's really good at rolling balls in the alley. So
Yeah,
he won.
He won multiple times.
And for
With a banana?
no,
Yeah, the
Sean's had all
banana.
the
Well, he
bananas
knows the banana.
He's had all the bananas he can take.
I've won a lot of
See what a
bananas.
bad influence you are? Randy's a lot
Skip
milder
transport
when you're
again.
No,
not around.
did he have
Don't make
powder
a
on the
phone.
balls when you went?
Yeah, he powdered the balls for us.
He had baby powder on the balls.
I felt so
guess-
comforted in my hand.
Well, I always put baby powder on my balls when I
thought-
play.
No,
When
I
I
thought
play,
that was Gold Bond, so they don't stick to your leg.
baby powder on the bowling balls.
Yeah,
huh?
he had
They
it.
smell like because you smell the. I guess maybe because of.
COVID. Maybe he's
Oh.
worried about it. I don't know.
Stick for your ass.
He was hiding behind 3 machines like this, like a wall, so that you couldn't get them.
So we just said, hey,
That's my
I don't know.
Randy.
Like I said, I don't know if you
Randy,
remember
Randy watches a lot of our videos. Hey,
You know,
Randy.
Gold Bonds now makes
everybody
like a
loves
deodorant
your
stick
place.
for your butt.
Well, Sean was
Really?
playing.
Yeah,
Sean,
you can
Shawnee played ice cold beer.
They don't stick to your pants.
Did he
Did
get
you
up
say
to the
anally
10th
stick to your
hole?
pants?
So what?
Did he get to the 10th hole?
No.
10th hole.
He's lucky to
What
get
kind
the
Nice
of game
cold
are you
beer.
playing?
He's like
Ice
Oh,
cold.
he's lucky to get the first hole.
it's like a normal dating life for Sean. It was the second, and he was struck out.
Oh.
But hey, he did have. Remember the hole lights up. The hole wasn't lit up. You
No, the bulbs weren't. None of the bulbs?
No.
Is that that weird game
Who
he's got?
needs light bulbs?
Yeah, who
So
needs
was
to
it
know where
turning-
you need to go to play the
Well,
game?
what's the weird game? What's
His
the
Is
title.
that the weird skee ball he has that he
No.
has to-
No.
He has a ski ball with nothing lights
I
up
know,
to
I saw
score.
that. I saw your video.
No.
Right.
He's Toddy. It's totally different. He doesn't have that elephant that you. Remember the
Oh,
elephant?
like
That
you
was
saw?
there.
That was
Jumbo
just
was
for you.
there.
No, it
That was
wasn't.
remember
Oh,
the
he
jungle
must have
hunt
moved.
thing that he was hiding in
Yeah.
or whatever? No,
That's
not,
gone.
all that's
a lot of
gone.
that stuff's gone.
Oh, Randy.
We played. Like I said, I played Dracula. We played.
That's the Stern Dracula with
He
the,
played Bounty
with the
Hunter.
worst artwork on a pinball
dark.
machine of all time.
It's like what's the
It was
other?
action
It's like the
packed.
Star Wars
One level.
Yeah.
He doesn't like light
He,
bulbs.
he played Bounty Hunter. Shawnee was playing.
Phil,
Bounty
you
Hunter.
missed a lot. We're almost done. We're actually
Phil, you're
high up
always
in
late.
items. You're late.
Is Phil going
Brian
to Cleveland
Lucas
next
has the
week?
high bid of 21.
Is Phil going to Cleveland next week?
Phil, were you going to Cleveland? We told everybody about the Cleveland show. The twins will be going,
And Johnny,
and John, and we told
the
him John
number
and
one
Crystal.
fan, your number one fan.
John
No. That's a dumb.
and,
Dim-witted
and
number one
Crystal is the TNT
For
fan
GRC.
up on the
No,
screen.
GRC
There
put
you go
up.
again.
Tony Clark
Dim-witted.
says,
Okay, are you
"Hey,
listening to me?
hey, twins, there we
You
go."
say Crystal is the TNT fan up on the screen.
Anyway,
The dim-witted fan. You got to forget it. The number one dim-witted.
well, yes,
I'm telling them to make
yeah,
shirts.
that was my
Embrace it. Make
my
shirts.
competitor that said that. That was a nice break. And by the way, it was Sean's idea.
Go, Sean. Go ahead.
Sean, come over here.
He wasn't able to make it
Say what it is.
because he's taking care of his mom. he
Oh,
said.
Phil can't make it.
Oh,
Sean-
oh, sorry.
Sean
Sorry,
had the
okay, Phil.
idea
Hope she's alright.
that-
Phil, there.
that in tonight's giveaway,
That was
that
mine.
you have to be present to win.
Yeah, that was mine.
Present.
Okay. Well, you have to be
Are they
on,
gonna have to fly over
Sorry
here?
about
Are they
that.
taking a
Send the
bus?
hate mail.
present
Are they
on,
in the
on the
car?
Are you giving the
telescreen.
coffee
Send the
away
hate mail
too?
to my TikTok.
You giving the coffee away?
That was the
Okay,
third
you
thing.
Don't
Oh,
forget
God.
all that boatload of coffee.
My TikToks.
Okay.
Huh?
Is that
So we're
Tom?
going to
Yeah,
add
my
something
TikTok.
extra
I
fun
responded to you.
to today. So
Diarrhea.
listen,
TNT.
to get in the giveaway,
Oh.
you have to make a
Haven't
bid.
gone on his in a
There'll
while.
still be some things you can bid
I
on
said,
without any
now like 20
without any
years
fear of
ago,
winning it.
and you said that.
So you'll see it. Good. Well, boys, you have a good time with your paid
I said that
preview.
Video.
Did you hang the key up to the van?
Yeah, you got everything.
Did you get all your stuff out? Did you get
Yeah.
your chargers
Yeah,
out
nice
of the
video.
van?
I said.
Okay. And
Well,
all your
as if
clothes are
What's
in the car.
video?
You
Everything.
put everything in their car?
Yep.
Well, you
Okay.
did one of your
You
dead
don't think you
dancing,
forgot anything?
Nope.
Then you did one of
How's the transport?
Oh,
Visitor
walking
business.
around.
Well,
Oh,
you
my
can play it, but
Probably
there's no
the Steven
sound.
Universe song.
So I don't know what happened.
Sean.
I guess I'll have to buy mine from the museum
Oh
in
my
California. It's going out of business. Hopefully they have it on the cheap.
Oh. the big auctions next week of the Banning Museum of all those treasures, including a lot of my cabarets. That creep sold them
you
to
can
the
finally get
museum.
some of them back.
Yeah, but yeah, 3
Your
times
wife will
what I
let
charged
you.
for.
You gotta sneak each one in and out every time that the lights
I don't want to
are
pay
out,
3
and
times
your
what I sold them
wife's
for.
snoring. You need to slide one down the steps.
You know, my wife could be watching.
And
She
so,
could kill you.
Job going.
well,
Start
that's
anything yet or not
evident.
yet?
If she just trip and fall, I'm dead.
Did you hear
How's the
that?
job going, I said.
That's
Don't even start yet.
insubordination.
I didn't. I
Anyway.
started.
Insult, not insubordinate.
We better
training.
get back.
Let the beatings come in.
Yes,
Not
you are
teaching
getting
that.
Did I tell you my
the
cousin's
live
a
sale
school
experience.
teacher?
This is called a
They used
break.
to
We're
throw
actually
stuff
way
out,
ahead of
like
time.
gathering, holiday
But
get-together.
we want to finish up.
Training
It's
them for
8:20.
Sorry about the ramp. I had
So I
to.
tore paper out of it.
No,
No,
and
it's
I
all
did
you.
that.
They won't throw
Since
you
you
down.
get
Baby.
High school
boys.
kids.
Gentlemen, my babies,
Maybe not middle
my
school.
High
boys.
school, maybe.
But when I went
I'm
over
gonna
to
miss my
Michigan,
boys.
I threw
Get
Shawnee,
ready.
adios, young
Booby
man.
bounce. He wants to
Yeah,
do
hey,
that.
ready?
Booby bounce. Dear Patty,
Well,
a
dude, just
booby
like your
bounce.
uncle was
Like he
doing.
used to do.
Oh!
Man,
Saturday Night Live again.
those
A
bumps
booby
were a
Yeah,
little,
one next week at the show.
those bumps were a little harder
You
than
guys
usual.
have a good one.
Good. They're gone. They're always, it's like 2 St. Bernards, bouncing and jumping all over you. I love my boys. I love my twins. Anyway, folks, we are going to continue. Brian's the high bidder on 4 Centipede boards. Now, nobody has dicked around with these. However, I'm going to show you each. There's nothing missing except the 4 socketed, one processor and 2 ROMs here, sound ROMs. I'm looking for, Crystal is laying flat the way she's supposed to. So Crystal's intact. Crystal is intact. Second one, all the now that also has the NAV RAM in it. This is missing the NAV RAM, the 2 socketed chips, the sound, but the cover is missing on one, the 2 processors and the 4 ROMs. But nothing else has been sucked off the board. This is what happened to Centipedes. They converted them to other games, and the boards got, transferred, and that doesn't have the crystal. Actually, this one doesn't either. This is missing the ROMs. It's interesting. The NAV RAM is there, 1 sound ROM, the 4 ROM, game ROMs, and then the processor and crystal. And lastly, 1 more Centipede. Let's just tape on it. This has more gone. So this has a couple of RAMs. The socketed ROM is missing. The NAV RAM, the 2 processors. But the 4 ROMs are here, and this other RAM here. Oh, and there's some chips up here. This is these would be the trackball circuits. So they may have been having trackball issues. They're in beautiful machine sockets, though. So they put machine sockets in. Maybe they were going to try to fix the board, and then they lost interest. Somebody changed all the capacitors up here. I guess they were trying to fix a problem. All the caps on the top of the board are new. And down the center here. See, they're normally flat capacitors. So somebody really put some time into this thing. Anyway, Tim Hoffman, you're the high bidder. Start the countdown. We have... Or did you do the countdown already? Oh, well, Tim Hoffman won. Okay. Sold to Tim. Thank you, Tim. Appreciate it, sir. Okay, we are up to more asteroids. I found more of them. The first one's a deluxe. The board is clean, very clean board, and shiny. I see 1 machine socket without a chip in it, and the 4 RAMs. There are 4 ROMs, I'm sorry, and then the 2 ROMs over here, and 1 more RAM. I guess that's a RAM. But that's a regular socket. This is a machine socket. But everything is present on the board. everything else, including the chip that holds the memory, the three high scores. That's socketed. That's there. Mosey is the high bidder. Okay, we have another asteroids board. It is missing the 4 RAMs and the processor, but Crystal's present on Asteroids Deluxe and also on Asteroids. Everything is in the high voltage circuit. All the chips up here are in sockets. So they were obviously trying to do a repair of some sort at some point. Maybe that's not the problem. So the 4 RAMs, the processor, and 1 RAM here at the bottom that has a nice machined socket and no chip in it. That's an Asteroids, and one last Asteroids board, and it looks like everything is on it but the 4 ROMs. Everything else is present, including the crystal. And it says on it, this is the guy that worked for me, Chris. 2 high and 1 low tone, and it says it's RAM at M4. 2/19, so February 19 of 2019, Chris got that far with us and stopped. So there's nothing missing off the board. So this was our stock. So Brian Lucas is the high bidder. Start the countdown, which Terry did. We have 2 asteroids board. 1 board is complete except for the ROMs. The next board is missing the ROMs and the processor. All 3 have the crystal. Brian Lucas is now the high bidder. Brian's bought a lot of these from us, so he must be having some success. Mosey, Tim has bought a lot from us. Tim's now the high bidder at 1 1/4, and we have 107 watching. We lost a few people again. Oh boy. Wasn't it fun having my twin boys here? They're good kids. And Shawnee. High bidder is Brian Lucas. The timer reset again. So we have 145 for Asteroids. You know, a working Asteroids board will sell for 150 to 200 now. Because you have to have that board to run your Asteroids. And then you can put those marvelous 3-in-1 boards in it that high score save sells. God, we bought a lot of them. Never had a problem with them. They plug right in, and boom, you got 3 games on your Asteroids boards to play. What a great deal. And we're really happy with them. Brian Lucas is now the high bidder. 1 second left. Brian, you are the winner. Thank you. I appreciate it, Brian. I hope you get them going. It's about $50 a board.
Yeah, man.
Not bad. Okay. I looked everywhere for some way to test this board. There is no way to test this Gladiator's board. There's only one adapter the PCB Junkie sells, and I didn't see it or buy it, because this, I think, is the second Gladiator board I've had all this time. So I can't help you out to tell you if it works. I did look at a picture, several pictures, and the chips, the socketed chip that is missing on this board is missing from every other one. So there's nothing missing or damaged on the board that I can see. There's no scrapes on the board. There's even a protection over the soldered-in battery. We have a very low reserve on this. This is a very rare game. If you want to be part, since we won't sell it below $50, if you simply bid like $30 now, you'll be able to enter the contest we have later without getting stuck buying anything. So if you bid right up to $45 now, you'll be in our contest, which we're going to have soon. And you can win something without a single cent invested. So this is Tato's Gladiator board. Tim has taken all questions away. So Tim is the high bidder. And boy, oh boy, I hope somebody wins. Double Aaron. He was here last night. Actually, Double Aaron, that's Aaron Connolly. We went to last night. You saw him in the live video, along with all of our boys. And we all went to Chicky and Pete's last night. So Aaron went there with us. We had a lot of fun. And Aaron also will be in the opening and closing of tomorrow night's new 48-minute video that I'll be posting. I finished editing it, but I have to upload it. Tim Hoffman has jumped in at 60. The countdown has started. We're glad everybody's tuning in tonight. I have 106, even on the weekend. We debated whether or not to do it because of the holiday weekend. But, boy, a lot of everybody was bored and they're staying at home. But some of you are down the shore watching, I guess. Tim, it looks like you, young man, are the buyers. $60. God, I hope it works because I looked on eBay and these are going for $175. I'm not sure if people are selling them.
Wrestling.
Aha, yes, and this is a JAMA. This is Prisoner of War. Prisoner of War, young man. Prisoner of War. It's JAMA. Clean as a whistle. This is another board I found in the box with that other cartridge from Sega. It is loading now, as you can see on the telescreen. And there it is. And this one, I believe we have this. Okay. All right, let me see. Whoa! Prisoners of War. It's not a wrestling game, young man. You thought it was a wrestling game. Well, it could be. You could consider being a prisoner of war. You're wrestling for your freedom. I'm on the second side here. Now, this one, we have a buy it now. So here's how I did it. I went online and looked to see what POWs sell for. Okay? And I've priced this below because I want to sell it. Okay? I want to sell it. There we are. Oh! They've gotten out. So it does work. So it's working. And it's a wonderful game. So, Terry's on the phone. So, so Terry loves it. And it's playing like a dream. Now, what we've done... let me just see. Oh, okay. Is this... Oh, this is a buy now. Okay. So I've priced this below the lowest price I saw a tested working board for. And Terry is going to show you the price, and whoever hits the button first will win it for 110. Acid Rain got it. I hope you sell it for 200. See, the whole deal here is I won't be happy unless you sell the stuff I sell you for more than I sell it to you for. Okay? That's the whole deal here. I want everybody to make money, including me. We're up to some 45 RPM records. There's 31 of them. Okay? Terry, there's only 31.
Thank God.
Right. Oh, I don't know a lot of these titles. So I want you to drop the reserve by 20. Okay? You're going to make the reserve 30.
They're already at 40.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't recognize some of these artists. And we have some strips, but I'm not sure what kind of a jukebox these were in. PM Dawn, Mary Jane Girls, Jeffrey Abbott. I didn't, Joe Text, but you may recognize them. Well, the first one I knew, Boys to Men. And it's Silent Night and Let It Snow. Oh, gosh, it's a Christmas record. This one looks brand new.
What, 8 Crazy Nights?
Let's see. The Silent Night is 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Boy, that's not a long. Anyway, I'm not sure. Garth Brooks. And there's a bunch of tags in here. I don't know if they got... See, Gregory Hines. That girl wants to dance with me. Now, they used to slap me when I asked. I never got them to want to dance with me. Michael Jackson, Remember the Time, and Black or White. Black or White, Dun, 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 dun. How was that? Cream. What is this? Prince and the NPG.
New Power Generation.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. That's the group.
Get on top. That one.
Oh, okay. And the other side is Horny Pony.
Yeah, that was rough.
Is it stereo? It's brand new. It's never been played.
Oh, it's been played, I'm sure.
Not this song. Not this record. No, that one's used. This one's brand new. I don't think it's okay. The next one is Kim Wetson. I don't know who that is. Natalie Cole, Pink Cadillac. Ooh. You got your pink Cadillac. This one's been played. And loved. Nat King Cole, Unforgettable. Oh, gosh, an old Capitol recording. October 1951. Oh, originally released. Okay. And the flip side is somewhere along the way. August and the Spur of the Moment Band. Did you ever hear that?
What's the song?
One is the I-95 Asshole song. That one I've heard.
I've heard the Asshole song from Dennis Leary, but not that one.
It was recorded in 83. And that's the B side. The A side is Lost Horizons. I know the movie, but not that. PM Dawn.
That's a good one.
Set Adrift on Memory Bliss, the radio mix, and For the Love of Peace. I don't know them. Joe Tex. Well, I saw the title strip in there for Joe Tex. Diamonds and Pearls. Oh, no. That's Prince again. Diamonds and Pearls. Excerpts from the songs Thunder. Money Doesn't Matter Night. I don't know. Okay. Keith Sweat. Scarface. Oh, no. Surface. I thought it said scarf. Wow. Now, wait a minute. Zoom in on this. I mean, when you first look at this, it looks like Scarface.
No.
It does.
Up that prescription.
It does. Acid Rain needs a gyrus board. I haven't found one. I have parts boards I'm going to try to put together. That's my plan. I have one half of a Konami board and the other half of another. We're trying to get more. Gregory Abbott, Shake You Down. Howard Hewitt. Don't know them. Troop. See, this was an era I didn't go to the clubs with. Sherelle. Jim Reeves. Well, I remember him. Blue Christmas. So these were actually probably in the jukebox at some point with. Now, I do know James Brown. Super Bad, Part 1 and 2.
Peas and carrots on there?
This is brand new. No, it's Super Bad. This is a very short song.
Yeah.
Part 2 is almost non-existent. I was looking for a running time. They didn't even put a running time on this. But it's a collectibles print, so it must be an old copy. I mean, a new print of an old copy. Tommy Boy. The Master Mix, Jump Around. I knew Crisscross's Jump. Keith Washington, that's not that. I'm not doing a lot of songing. I offer one. I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky. A Babyface. And we're almost done, guys. Pumps and a Bump by Hammer. Pumps, that's B-side. Wait a minute. Oh, but it's A-side is 2. So one is the radio cut, which is short.
These songs are too new for Todd.
Yeah, exactly.
No. It does come with the... Oh, it's never been used. That the record's brand new. Look, it still has the jukebox, and it's printed right on it. That's kind of neat to see this. Pumps and a Bump radio edit and album mix. And look, the part was never torn off on the top. So it's kind of neat to get a lot of these have the tags in them. Celine Dion, The Power of Love. And No Living Without Loving You. I wish my wife would say that to me. Anything. I don't see the artist. Always on My Mind, but I don't.
Willie Nelson.
It is, but I don't see his name on it. It doesn't have the artist name. It's an old-fashioned record. It's brand new. Oh, and it's wait a minute. Here's the artist. It's SWV. Okay, that explains the SWV is on the sticker, but I didn't know what it meant. These are some of these are brand new. A lot of these, the Righteous Brothers, Just One of My Unchained Melody. Now, how can you go wrong with that? Okay, and Arcade Lovers, the high bidder at 60. You can start the countdown. Keith Sweat, Two Left. I'm Still in Love with You. Roy C.
He used to sing Infidelity Georgia. That was a good song.
Really? Arcade Lover is going to win the 31 discs. The last one's an old one on the Jamie label. So this is from the 60s. Okay? And Arcade Lover wins. You'll Lose a Good Thing. Now look at the label here. So Billy wrote his name on there. So maybe whoever owned it, if you want to make sure, Billy. Billy! This is scratchy. So figure this may play if you put a nickel on the head of your tone arm to give it some weight. But the other records look new, so maybe you'll luck out, guys. So, and then these tags went with them. There's a bunch of tags. So they all have paper labels. I was impressed. I opened up the box, and somebody managed to. Oh yeah, they're part of them. They're two new numbers, two new gadgets.
You're going to need to put a foam on.
Yeah, we'll have to put foam on them. I'll make sure we have these. These are nice. Yes, please. We have two 6-digit glasses. They're brand new. I've priced these low. It's basically, these sell new for like $60. Okay? They are brand new. They've never been soldered in. You'll have to do a little bit of pin straightening, okay? One has the titty on the back. That's all they make now. They only make glasses with tits on them because it's easier to make. This is a cherry glass. This is an older glass that's flat on both sides. There's a little corner piece of glass missing, but it's nowhere near the damaging the glass itself. There's two brand new glasses. These pins are all straight. So these sell for $50, $60 each. So we have a low reserve of $30. My Phil has a $25 bid. So Phil, you're officially entered in our contest. Is there any interest to this? It doesn't look like there is. So I think these will be heading for eBay. But we only have a few seconds left. Does anybody? Yeah, the Laserdisc did sell, Adam. We're going to have more at the next auction. We will have more. They sold. What you ended up buying them? JD bought them for $105.
Yeah, you want to buy any?
See, well, at that's like $3 a disc. I mean, yeah. I mean, you keep and play them, and they're all like brand new. Did we have any? These didn't sell, right?
No.
Okay, so we'll put these away, and then we'll try to do them one more time. What?
You said Glinda.
Glinda? You mean the Good Witch?
You were saying Linda, but you said good.
Good. We have two. We have 5 Williams boards. They honest to God, they came this way. We didn't dick with them. All right. This came with the ROM board, but it's missing one ROM because Defender always had one empty socket. There is no battery damage, and almost all the RAMs are here. But somebody put a piece of paper, a sticker on it, that says locked up. So that's board 1. It's definitely Defender, or as I like to call it, the Defender, to piss off some of my haters. I got a lot of them now. Ooh. Oh, you know what? I have to get another one of those out. Can you look in the big file cabinet for me? Over there on the bottom drawer, you'll find the Star Trek Next Generation sticker. Decal looks just like that. I forgot to get that. Okay, the second board has the switch chip. This one is all... Oh, no. This is a Robotron, Joust, anything but Defender, because it's a 4 to 6. Also, 0 battery damage. It's missing 5. It's missing 4 RAMs. No battery damage. Good, you found it. Thank you, sir. All right, the next 3 don't have any extras. This is a Stargate Defender. Had 1 of the 4-6 chips in it. Processor's missing, and somebody robbed all the RAMs out of it. But there is 0 battery damage, and it's got the ugliest battery holder ever invented plopped on the top. I guess this guy thought this was the cat's meow. The battery holder has battery damage, but there's 0 on the board. It's possible that crappy battery holder saved the board, but I'm assuming these boards don't work. Now, somebody went to the effort of soldering a brand new battery holder on this, but all the RAMs are missing, the processor, and the 2 ROMs.
Williams what?
I'm going to assume that it's also a... Yes, it's a Stargate Joust Robotron, a newer board. And so we have 2 that are... Only 1 that's a Defender. Okay, the last one is fully complete in every way. Okay, all the RAMs, all the processors, everything's here. The 5th one without battery damage. No battery damage. However, that's our sticker on it. On March of 2017, it says locked up. Now, if I was another dealer, I could have scraped that off, and I could say, it's untested. Maybe it will work. Lincoln Hawk wants to buy my jorts. You know what, Terry? Should we offer my jorts for sale in one of my... Do you think I should? That's an interesting idea. You know, in the suitcase I have a pair that just got washed. I could put them up. Terry's giving me a look that you do not want to see. You do not want to see that look.
What do you think they're going to do with it?
I'm getting a pimple on the outside of my nostril, and it smarts. Well, it's very easy. You got to address it with these 2 fingers, and you got to go fonk, so it goes poof like that, shoots across the room.
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yes, you've seen those videos, huh? Anyway, we are now ready for the countdown. Did we already do the... did they sell?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Cinestand. Oh, good, your first purchase. Thank you, sir.
Phil donation.
He's bought a lot of stuff. And Phil gave us $20. We are going to take the boys if they want to go to Applebee's tonight. Terry said she'd go with us, too. Because they are open until 11 or 12. But we'll be out in plenty of time. So if they want to go, we'll go. Thank you, Phil. That was very kind of you. We have, we dropped viewers. We're down to 95. These stickers are from years ago. They're beautiful quality. These are heavy duty. There is Whitewater, and there is the 3 ramp stickers from Star Trek Next Generation. Now, this is the time to put low bids in if you're interested in being in our contest. We're going to do the contest after we try reselling some of the items. So we're almost at contest time. We have a bid of 10 for both sheets and a bid for 5 for both sheets. We have a new bid of 15 for both sheets from Paul. We have 5 seconds to go. Any more bids? Is anybody? And there's no interest in these. Isn't that something? Did they sell, Terry? No, they didn't. Try one more time, and then we'll move on to the next item. So you're going to get 2 sheets, and we'll ship them rolled. Whitewater. Oh, retro gaming. You better knock that one out because you would win. I'm afraid you'd win. So if you're interested, you'd have to bid 20 or more. We have a $25 bid from Retro. They still didn't sell. The countdown continues, though, because Retro put it at the last second. Does anybody want to go a little higher? If not, its countdown's almost done. We got 7 seconds. Retro is number 1. Does he win him? Terry, does he win him? No, he doesn't. Oh, what should we do? Should we do it one more time, or should we just sell him to Retro? Let's sell him to Retro. How can you set that up? We're going to sell him. I had it in there for $30. But you know what? We'll go ahead and sell him to Retro. So if you can set that up, Terry. Have we ever done that before?
Yes.
Okay. So the official winner. There we go. Retro has bought the 2 for $20. That's a lot cheaper than buying them anywhere else. You'll never get them that cheap. We're moving on now. Here's an interesting item. If you watched our video of the rain, I showed you this. We actually have a new old stock G ramp. The ramp is pretty much perfect. It's got some minor surface scratches. Still has the sticker on the top that says Guns N' Roses Snake Pit Ramp. But it's actually the letter G for Guns N' Roses. It was very clever. They had the G and the R. The R was the red ramp on Data East game. A very nice game. These sell new for anywhere from, I think, $119 to $199. We have a very low reserve on this of $75. Is anybody at all interested in it? This is a good time. Alex, he bid 15. Now Alex will be part of the action. If you want to be part of our contest, you need to bid now so you're in the computer. So you can bid $20, and you're not going to win it, but you'll be eligible to win. We have a T-shirt. We're giving away a DVD and a pound of coffee, a fresh pound of coffee. That was Timmy's idea. We have another bid of Oslo. Good. Well, you're entered in the contest. The countdown has started. Are there any more bids? It doesn't look like there's any interest in this. But this is, of course, a good time to bid, a low bid, so you can be entered in the contest. We have Hydraulic has put in a $5 bid. So he's in the contest. I thought you might have bid earlier. I don't remember. But there doesn't seem to be any more interest. I had more fun playing the old Guns N' Roses than the new one. You know, the old Guns N' Roses is loaded with stuff to do. It really is. It's a lot of fun. Do you want to do one last time, and then we'll be done? We're going to do it 20 more seconds. It's only 20 seconds, guys. Don't you hate it when you get in one of these best offer auctions? What, honey?
They go for 60 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, they go for 60 seconds. That's right. You sit there like a lump, and then somebody at the last 3 seconds puts a bid in, and they start to count again at 60. Oh, God.
We did that for 10 seconds.
That's true.
Remember that?
There's no more bids, so we'll pass on this. Terry, are we up to what item?
Fire truck.
Okay, we have another very rare board. Fire truck. Yep, that's it. This is our last Bronze Age board of the night. Okay? Now, here's the deal. Fire truck is fully complete, even has the crystal on it. However, the crystal is wobbly. Okay? So crystal will have to be changed. She is wobbling all over. So someone struck her. She's cockeyed and wobbly. But everything else on the board is present, including the resistor and the power driver, the your 5-volt regulator. There's no burn marks on the board. The edge connector is clean as a whistle. A super rare game, fire truck. Okay, there it is. Are there any interest in it? Brian Lucas has bid $60, and I think this is really nice. Has looks like one machine. Oh no, there's several machine sockets in it. So somebody's made some effort to get this board up and running. Tim is the high bidder at 75. Brian's jumped in at 80. Oh, the sticker says Connolly Vending, Atari Fire Truck 2002 is when he dropped it off. I don't know if he fixed it, put it on the shelf. There's no other markings on it. Brian has offered, Tim just confirmed $100. Tim is on the line for, Todd, have you ever taken bent over out Crystal out on a date? I should try Crystal. I don't know who came up with that horrible Crystal line in the first place. It certainly wasn't me. It certainly wasn't me. Tim is the high bidder at 140. I don't think you'll ever see a board this cheap of a Bronze Age. I don't know if the board works, but the good news is there's nothing missing and nothing burned. The ROMs are present. And Crystal's present, but she's wobbly. And Stringer Films said wobbly crystals, a fire hazard. They could be. Thank you for your donation. I will use it for these boys tonight when I stuff them. See, I stuff both of these boys if they want to go. We'll have to see. They might want to go just for a drink, but we won't be long. But anyway, Tim, you're the high bid. No, Brian Lucas just canceled out Tim's bid. I was about to say, Tim, you're the winner.
So,
Tim is.
Hey Todd, my mom is watching you. Can you say hello to her? Her name is
Nancy.
Nancy.
Nancy likes me, and I don't know why. Phil, your mom likes me. Nancy, I take Phil away from you every month, don't I? He spends the whole weekend with me. He stuffs me, and then I stuff him at Daddy Pop's. We have a lot of fun. And of course, Phil was here 2 weeks ago, and a week ago, Kelly Bentz joined us. We had a lot of fun with that video, didn't we? So that was yesterday's video. Thank you, Tim. You were the winner. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. We're up to 31. Now, what we're going to do, Terry, we're going to hold off on 32. When we finish 31, we're going to try some of the items we didn't sell. I know already. I know. Okay, look.
42 times now. Yep.
Do you see this? This is a 4-board set of a lot of fun game. I got to tell you that I sold a front line to a man. He bought 5 games from me, and we delivered them to the World Trade Center. Okay? He sold his business, and the boys went up in August, okay, of 2011, and picked up, no, 2001. When was the World Trade? It was that long ago?
Yeah, no, I got married that year.
My God, that was Tommy was 6. And Terry, you were 2. Okay, 2001. So we went up in August. He sold the business, and we picked 3 of the games up and took them to his new house. And we left Frontline and a foosball table at the World Trade Center in the proud new owner's office. And, of course, we know what happened to my beautiful Frontline, along with all those horrible things that happened. So...
Did you hear anything back from that at all?
No. Of course, the game, was long gone, but...
I don't know if they called him.
No, but I guess he was very happy. He was out of the building a month before the demise of the building and everybody in it. So we have a working, rare... Now, at that price, as I said, David is the high bidder. You have to have a rotary joystick to play this. I think I can move the man around. Yes, we can, and we can fire and throw things, but we can't turn our gun. because that's controlled by the. Oh, I played 2-player. Did the screen reverse? No, it didn't. Okay. I don't know if it was set on cocktail. So anyway, technically, if you could get the guy to be pointed straight ahead, you could play this in a joystick game. But it's not going to be a lot of fun if you can only shoot sideways. But anyway, there it is. We have a B423 is now the high bidder, $80. This board is selling for $300. I am in shock. And it looks like Fat Chris has given us $5. Me and my hot Asian wife are watching you. Wow, it's good to be watched. Sinistan, you are the high bidder. No, Electro Flux has jumped in at 100. A bargain. My shows are full of bargains. We're down to 90 people now. Acid Rain has jumped in at 105. Chris Law says he loves those Tato games. It is a good game. And Richard has said, bags, which is a great, well, it's a fun game. And Phil, you're very welcome, young man. And he also says, thanks, Terracins. That's my daughter's name, Terracins.
See what Biff said after?
Biff said,
Phil, tell your mom that she gave birth to a national treasure.
Phil, look at you. You're a national treasure, young man. Jake King is now the high bid. We have 17 seconds. If you know anything about pricing, you know that that's a great price on the working board, one you don't have to monkey with and fiddle with. As you all know, everything will get shipped out Tuesday or Wednesday once it's paid for. Jake King won. Thank you. I think you won some other stuff from us. Terry, we're going to go back to the first item. We're not going to do 32 yet. So here's what I've decided we're going to do. We're going to do a couple of some of the things we tried to sell before.
Art decals?
The art decals. And you're going to lower that price, Terry?
Yeah. 5. 10?
Yeah. Now, this first item is a buy it now. We have 4 art decals. Can you put that away?
Yep.
This is the first item of the night. We only had 60 people at that point. Maybe somebody will want it. We've lowered the price. Brand new decals. Trivia, Tic Tac Trivia. They still have the stickiness on the back and the part number. Phrase Craze. Okay. This one's new, but it's rough. It's Play Video Trivia. It was a little company that made these boards. And it was very popular, but the company closed soon after. They couldn't keep up with merit. And lastly, it's an odd sticker. We couldn't decide. It's complete because of the way it's cut. Can you see the edge around the decal? So we don't know where the heck this would have been used. But what we did is we came up with a price we think somebody will pay. Terry, show the price. Does anybody want these? Basically for $5 each. We have a buyer. Colin has purchased them. Thank you, Colin. Good. So that item is gone. The bill validator. We're going to try this again. I took this out of the Class of 81 in the back, the video game. It has a stacker. It takes 1s and 5s. It works. We fed bills through it, and it works. It comes with a standard connector that'll plug into most pinball machines, too, if you have room to put this on the door. And then this connector goes to the video games. Does anybody want it for $35? Start the countdown. A working Mars bill acceptor. I can't believe people wouldn't want it with the stacker. There doesn't seem to be any interest, but we have $25 offered by Todd. So we started the countdown. Is there any more interest? Well, Pays Line Slot Channel. Oh, a new bidder. He's bid 30. We have about 1,350 people registered in our contest. So far, looks like nobody is going to end up with this. Oh, wait a minute. Todd put in the $35 bid. There's 15 seconds left. It does work. Can't beat that for a price. And it says on the front, 1s and 5s. We put a 1 in, but I'm sure it'll take both since the sticker's there. And it came from a vending company. Todd, thank you very much for your purchase. That he's retro gaming with Hopper, and he's got such a great name.
The Harlem.
I love it.
What do you want next?
Harlem.
Globetrotter?
The Harlem Globetrotters is next. I wanted to share with you before I do that. This is kind of neat. I got a letter from Tori, Todd and crew. Hi, Todd. Thank you for your YouTube pinball show. It's great entertainment. I'm a recent widow who lost my brother and mother to COVID in 2021. It's been divine sent while in grieving process. As a teenager, my father had a pizza shop and separated room of pinballs in the 70s. We played we played all the time. Later, my husband and I played every chance we could, but busy raising our family put a halt to this. I recently met someone with a full arcade, and this sparked my forgotten passion. What a great escape from sadness. I now go around to locate machines to play, as I learned about this from you and your YouTube videos. Keep doing what you do, as it helped me and my grieving to escape their troubles, my troubles, I'm sorry. You draw us into focus on the information you provide. Pinball is now saving my life. Best to you and crew, Victoria Clip, Reading, Pennsylvania. Wasn't it a nice letter? I got a letter. They like me. I just got 2 more thumbs down. People don't like it when I read letters. And we still haven't figured out who keeps sending me these postcards. Look at all these postcards I've gotten. All say on the back either bags or I like bags. And every single one of these postcards has really old postage on it. So they bought a brand new old stamp and stuck it on. Isn't that neat? Look at this one. God, this is a 2-cent stamp, a 3-cent stamp. It's amazing. We got all these. I just think this is so neat. And it's my collection. All we know about the person is that they live in Hartford, Connecticut. Milford, Connecticut is the other side of the state. That's where Mike at Automated lives. What are we up to? Oh, okay, Harlem. We're going to try this again.
Lower the price.
Oh, Vel, you can't lose more money on it. Okay, lower the price by $10. Okay, we're going to lower the price, Phil. Okay. Phil bought this for his Harlem. He was going to put it in. It's beautifully made. The colors are brilliant. Hold it up like this. No, you cock it a little. And then you can see the colors on the camera. So you can see the colors are bright. It's heavy. It has a film on the front. It's licensed. Okay? And look at the back. JD pointed out that it's heavy. And see how the coloring is done so that the colors shine through and the rest of it will be black. So you JD suggested you scrape off your ugly glass and put this in back of it, or a piece of plexiglass to mount. Phil bought it because he loves his Harlem, and then he bought my new glass for $300. I had like a new back glass, and now he doesn't want it. So start the countdown, $115, and you'll have your very own. Alex wants to know if we'll have autographed jorts for the next sale. You know what? I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. I'm going to do it. Everybody asks about them, and we're going to be a couple belt loops missing or pulled off. Okay, it didn't sell. So nobody wants my. Anyway,
Junior Pac-Man.
we're up to junior. What was that? That was the working board. Terry, drop the price by 10. Aha. We have a guaranteed working Junior Pac-Man board that will plug into, courtesy of this adapter here, into any Super Pac-Man. It'll also plug in, we think, Mappy. It was the newer style cabinet, or a dedicated, this will fit right in a dedicated Junior Pac-Man too. So it's a Super Pac-Man conversion. If you have a Super Pac-Man, you can put this in the back of the game and figure out a way to do it so you can have both boards in the game and just switch the connectors, 4 connectors, then you're playing Junior. We have a, was this buy it now, Terry? The buy it now price, there it is, $140, and you can own this working board. There's 18 seconds left. Does anybody need a Junior Pac-Man board that works 100%? Wow, I'm dumbstruck. Nobody wants my shitty board. All that trouble. Nobody wants it. God, what's going on? Then people buy untested boards from other people for a lot more. What was the next item that didn't sell? Okay, the glasses. We're almost done, guys. We have the 2 little brand new glasses. Here they are. We have 2 brand new 6-digit glasses. They will work in any Bally Stern game from 77 to 80. And then the credit, when they went to 7 digits, it'll work in the credit window of any game from 1980 through 1985. That's the last year they used these 6-digit glasses. One of them was a newer one with a titty on the top. Okay, the other one is one of the older ones that's flat as a pancake. Phil is the high bidder. Phil, well, he could use these because he has Harlem Globetrotters, he's got Star Trek, he's got Silver Bull Mania. I'm surprised nobody's bought our Silver Bull Mania we have on the website. But so far, Phil, this will be your first purchase today. Now you'll have to come back because I can't ship this. No, Ryan, I don't think that's not Everett. It's not Everett.
It is.
Hmm?
It is.
No, what's this? No?
Nope. Confirm in the chat later on. I'll tell you about it.
Okay. I want that glass to replace my speedometer in my car. Phil, you're the winner. Thank you, Phil. It's a mercy purchase. Oh, another mercy purchase.
Guns and Roses.
Okay, we're going to try this G ramp again. I didn't say G string. I said a G ramp. This is the Snake Pit. It's brand new old stock. It sells everywhere the hell else for $100 to $150 or something. It's brand new old stock. So this is the original Data East. It has a couple of scratches that you won't see when it's installed in the game on the cone part here. The rest of it's perfect. Brand new, $75 is the bid. Any takers? I don't see any takers. Do you? None. Okay. Well, I mean, it's always worth a try. But anyway, we have the Terry. I guess you could start the countdown.
The done.
Oh, it's that nobody. Is there anything else?
Nope.
Okay, so now we're going to do the contest.
Oh, wait, I thought you had this thing.
Well, what?
That's
Oh, we're doing that last. That's going to be the end. He's right. We have one more great item at the end. Okay? All right, here's the contest. Here's what we're going to do. Well, you can let it run. These are everybody that made a bid tonight.
they don't see that.
Oh, they don't see that yet? Okay.
It's still on you.
She hasn't transitioned. We're giving away free. You don't even have to pay shipping. I'll cover that. My DVD, I'll sign it if you want, of both of my old original infomercials that got me on TV. A T-shirt, it will be 2X, okay, but it will have me, well, it has the TNT logo in the front, and it has me in the back. And this was an idea of my Timmikins. Where is it? It's do you know where the case of coffee was?
It's in the
Look in the lunchroom. There's a couple with its double bags, the same title. There's like 2 of each bag. If you could pick one out of the 2, what? Okay.
Let's get high with that.
Yes, a whole pound. Oh my gosh, boy, does this smell good! Brand new. It's still sealed. It's still sealed on the top. A pound of Filtz coffee called Ether, a darker blend, and they are beans. I've got so much coffee, and he said, "Why don't since you never get to drink it all, for at least 6 more months?" So here it is. Now, here's how the contest works. Terry is going to
He's almost done though.
transition the screen to the... Terry, why don't you transition, but don't stop it, so they can see. Oh, somebody is called just to annoy us. Anthony's wearing his T-shirt right now. Okay, so I wanted you all to see it. This is Jillian wrote this program.
We need to get the Rolling Stones from you. A back glass.
Oh shit, where is he?
Where are you? He said.
Can you just get it
It's
next
really
week?
Dark right now.
Is what?
It's really dark right now. They're trying to drive somewhere lighter.
Well, does he really? Can the guy wait until next time?
Can the guy wait until next time? He said. Yeah.
He'll have to. He'll be. Tell me he'll be back soon. Well, what a mess. Okay, well, you've all seen your name. As a matter of fact, I think you're in here. I see.
Okay.
Now, here's the deal. You have to be on camera. We still have 106 viewers. Now, hopefully, if you see your name, if the winner comes up and is not present now, they can't win. Okay, now, this is random. It really is. But if it does stop on Gino or JD, which they do win it. I mean, it's only fair. We have no control over this because it's a random thing. Now, you see there's an awful lot of people, and there's chances of that happening or almost zero that it stops on these 2 boys. Okay, Terry, did you win once before, Gino? No, you didn't. Okay. You did? Okay. Okay, well, go ahead. Tell the machine to pick something out. Here we go. Oh, Wolf and O's. Okay, Wolf and Owls. You have to be available now. Do you see your name on the screen? You have to come on the screen. All right? Is Wolf and O's. Terry, can you look at the people? She's going to figure out who it is. No, they're going to have to respond. We're going to give them 30 seconds to say, I am Wolf and Us. She's going to look anyway. Christopher Green? Christopher. Christopher, where are you? Well, you got 20 seconds, Chris. I need to see you in Mr. Chat. If not, we are going to start a new thing. 10 seconds, young man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, Chris, you weren't here. Okay, we're going to pick a new one out. It's scanning. I'm going to wait until it's...
Get out of here.
Oh, God, Gino.
That's so funny.
Gino. Gino.
I don't know whether to feel guilty or be happy about it.
Gino.
Yeah.
Well,
Your first
That's
winner
what you
in
can do it
person.
again. It's fine.
no, you won fair and square.
Get a
The
CD.
computer, you do. You don't have this yet, do
I
you?
don't. I
Yeah,
can
but
show my kids.
is 2X going to be too big? You're so little.
Sleep. It's fine.
Well, we could look and see if we have an X. Well, Gino,
That's so funny.
what are the chances? Rigged. Cleo says it's
Let me
rigged.
say that.
Oh God, Gino. Well, it is random. Now JD won, but once,
I
but
won- I
but
won
he
the-
wasn't here. He wasn't here. Oh, that was the poster when we gave away the poster. Well, we're gonna see if
At
we
least
have
shipping
one.
will be cheap.
That's right. It will be. And if you see a different flavor, you can pick one out since you're here. So, but he does get my. He does get my thing. So we're ready for the last item, and we'll see if we have. Gino is a large, maybe an extra large, at best. 2X is going to be
Tell him to
a
cut the
nightgown.
sides out, they said.
Got this.
Of the shirt.
That's right. Yes. Isn't that neat? That's a neat one. That's a big shirt. Well, we are up to the last item of the night, and this one's really neat. This is a.
It's from jokes.
I found. Can you bring over our Space Invaders light?
Absolutely.
Now, here's the deal with Space Invaders. I have to figure out where the plug is. Oh, gosh. Oh,
Lights
dear.
out, guys.
Well, what we're going to do, I'll show this first. Gino, can
It's
you...
back.
What?
This thing.
What is back?
Or was it the Earth before?
It was the moon rock.
Oh, it was the moon rock.
Oh, okay. We've sold a bunch of these over the past... we're on... Do you know we're on best offer sale number... Is it plugged in?
It doesn't work. Okay. we need another one.
Which one do we take out
Oh
of the
man,
extension
it's a
cord?
full.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, do your... Oh, go follow over the laser disc player. How about that? Is that yellow cord? See the laser player over there?
Oh, this laser playing?
Yeah, because that's playing.
It was playing. I turned it off. Was I not supposed to?
Okay, if you find the cord, where the plug goes. Yeah, we're going to plug it in. Here's the deal. We junked a lot of Space Invaders over the years. A lot of them. Thank you, Stringer. Of course, we'll definitely do signing whenever we can. We try to. But we may do the George thing. Is this a deluxe? Somebody, Stone Commander thinks it's a deluxe. You know what? You're right. Deluxe had the blue one in it, and Space Invaders had the orange one. This is it. The plastic in the front has a couple cracks in it that we fixed. We glued. Okay? Now, when we ship this, we'll take this off and put the screws back in the metal fixture. This is literally the metal fixture that was in the machine. To get it to sit upright, we reversed these flaps. See, this screwed into the cabinet. So it sits nice, just like that on your table.
Can we turn off the light too?
We will in a minute. So what I'm going to show you is what we did. And the light you're going to turn, it says show me the top row and that one with the arrow. That's it. Yeah, flip that. So this is what it looks like lit. Okay? Now that's black light. That means whatever it could glow in the back or in your room will also glow. Real black light. Now there's an example. That's white. Do you see how bright that white is? Okay? Because that's being picked up by the black light. This is a bulb called a black light blue. It's a white tube. When it's off, it looks white. But it's a real black light, but it also lights up the planet at the same time, and it made the artwork around the inside of the game glow, giving you that gorgeous view. Now, we've put a brand new ballast in it. That's $20, okay? We put a new starter in it. We put a new grounded cord on it. It didn't have a grounded one, so we grounded it to the metal. So we've done those upgrades. So and a new bulb. So the starter, the bulb, and the cord is about $40, okay, or give or take. Double Aaron. Aaron is the high bidder at $105. This is the last item of the night. I don't have any more. I haven't found any more plug-in fixtures. You know how many we've sold? We had so many lights. Timmy converted some of the top marquees and added the LEDs. We've had a grand time. And do you know we're at sale 42? 42 sales that had anywhere from 32 items. Our first one had 100. Remember that?
80.
180?
It was 80.
The first sale was only 80? I thought it was 100.
It was only 80.
Wow, boy, that went on 5 hours. But
Long
Alex, thank you, sir. Listen, Alex said sent $2.79 Canadian. That means it's about $5. Used to stuff Gino to fit in his new shirt. My Gino's so thin. He's so thin.
He said that you should run that in a hotel room.
Run what?
That light. You see the stains.
Oh. It's like, what?
Does my tongue get red on it? Anyway.
Teeth.
I got good teeth. God gave me good teeth.
He said
An
your
upright
stains-
Tato Space Invaders. Yes, back in the 70s.
Your stains
Anthony.
are glowing on your shirt, they said.
Are my stains growing? They,
Scene lamp.
anyway, double errands, the high bidder at 115. That'll be your second thing tonight, young man. The countdown has started on our last item of the night. And good grief, are we right? Oh, no, we're still running. We ran way over. It's 9:25, but I think we had a lot of fun. Is anybody going to bid 120? Anybody? Anybody? Nope. Aaron, congratulations. You got our last lit fixture that I found. So who knows if there's anything else. And I always wonder if Big Joe has anything in his attic. We're still inheriting all of his stuff. Can you turn the main light back on? We had an awful lot of fun, didn't we? And Gino, can you come up? So I have both JD and Gino here. They will be featured, of course, on the cover. Oh, can you zoom back too, Terry? So we get everybody on the screen. They'll be part of part three of Best Offer 43, which will be in 2 weeks. Look at my boys. So 2 weeks from today. So that's going to be what day? The 19th, September 19th. Okay. I want to push one last thing, Terry. Can you show Tammy's show? Next Sunday, please come to Terry's show. It's free. Tammy's show. Tammy's show.
Not my show.
No, Terry is filming, I think.
No.
It's from 4 to 6 o'clock. The rain date's the week the rain date's the week after. It better not rain because that's the day of our sale. But it's still 7 o'clock. So the show's 2 to 4. So you're welcome.
Well, you know.
Well, we have Tammy has they've actually planned a lot of events for this. They've had rehearsals with different people. There are several people appearing with her on stage. It's going to be a lot of fun. She's got a lot of fun stuff planned. It's nearby. It's Hansel Park, which is a free park. You can park right there on the grass, right next to the stage, and walk over with your blanket or your beach chair and bring some snacks and drinks. There's always a possibility there'll be a snack truck there, but it's an open park. It is a covered stage that she'll be on, and she has some pieces of the set. As a matter of fact, one piece she's bringing is an old fireplace chair. It was my mother's first piece of furniture she bought for her apartment when she moved out of the family house when she was very young, when she was my daughter's age. And Tammy is using the chair as part of the set. So it's kind of interesting that her grandmom's chair will be there, her first piece of furniture. It would be a lot of fun, and I'll be there front and center with my Acura. Yes, Biff. Front and center, young man. We're going to have a lot of fun. If you come, you can sit on the lawn with me or wherever, and we can hold hands, we can sing, we can dance. It better be good, Tammy. So I told her I would plug it. I said, we got to plug it. We are going to do videos later this week. Tomorrow night, I have full intentions of releasing a new 45-minute, 50-minute episode. And the twins will be in it, and Sean and Aaron, and a whole bunch of new. There's actually some new stuff and a bunch of old stuff, including Black Knight 2000 that we refurbed for Doug. He's the one that donated. As a matter of fact, this one coffee is from Doug. So we already opened the other ether, and it's good. So I think we'll be happy. Thanks for watching. And to remember, you're always welcome to use my videos or pieces of it in anything you produce, as long as you ask me first, and B, give me credit. Because there's no advertising that's bad advertising. I want to get my name out there, and I want to be famous. But I don't think I will be. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we will promise to see all of you next time. And thanks to our 2 helpers, Gino and JD, and, of course, my daughter, Terry. And we are on our way to Applebee's. Good night, folks.